Welcome back, everybody. This is DannyCode, and we're continuing on with the Avorion multiplayer server playthrough here. I can't get on to Tree Cafe 2, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to go ahead and play on my server. I think that's an idea. I'm trying to make friends with the local faction here, so I'm trying to kind of help them out with some of the enemies here. I just need to do one pot shot on one of these guys, but I just gotta get close enough, and they keep on, ooh, if I cannot run into things, they keep on killing them before I can get to them, which is no good. But I think at least I got that guy, and I'm gonna get the heck out of the way, because he seems a little intent on killing me. Anyways, so yeah, so everything's going good on the server here. I'm gonna collide with them. Everything's going good on the server, other than my driving, I should say. And so yeah, but if you guys watching want to join in, so there's only 8 seats, only eight players on the server so far, like at one time. So that's as small as, so if there's 8 players and you want to be the 9th, you can't get on. So trying to keep it to people that really want to play. So there is that. And also, let me just go ahead and while I'm talking, I'm going to set this guy to start salvaging. I think I have, let me just check here. I think I have my salvaging lasers on. Or do I have my mining lasers? No, I have my mining lasers. Let me retool here real quick. And in this episode, what I want to do is, since it's kind of starting off on the new server, so it's really kind of starting from scratch. But I've been saving my credits here. I've been mining, and I've been kind of working all week towards getting credits. So I have enough credits for at least one mineable asteroid. So we're going to get at least one of those up, and then we're going to see what else would happen, what else we can do as far as like quests and things like that. So let me just go ahead and set this guy to salvage for now. So this one will be fine. Just set that there. And this is kind of how I've been making my money. I've been and getting stuff that I need as well. So it's just hanging out in sectors, mining when there's nothing else to do. And then when something else jumps in, what I do is I just I help the local faction with getting those. And then what I do is, let me go ahead and see what I need to repair here. Oops, didn't want to do that. And yeah, that's just fine. So basically helping the local factions and getting on their good side. Right now with this faction here, I think we are on decent terms. So I'm really trying to ratchet up the help I'm giving them. So every time something jumps in, I want to, help them out. And then they give us credits as well as goodwill. So, all right, so let's get out of here and then get out of the ship and then set him. Oops, no, didn't want to do that. Then set him to, boy, that T is right next to that F on the keyboard. Sometimes you just kind of miss it. And set him to salvage. All right. So let's see if anything else good comes off of these ships. And I don't really like doing manual salvaging. Ooh, there's something good. Unless I have like lasers or salvaging turrets that have auto targeting. So because it's just really a pain in the butt. Anyways, so I'm gonna let him do his thing, and I'm gonna go ahead and let me see. I'm gonna go ahead and just start a new ship so we can kind of jump around. We're gonna found a new ship, and this is going to be. Should I do it an alliance ship? I think I'm gonna do it an alliance ship. By the way, the alliance, if you guys do join the server, so far our alliance, these are the players that I've caught online so far. So Saunders and Sir Dialot. And so we're all in this alliance. So if you guys are online and I catch you online, I will send you an invite so you can all be part of the alliance. And we're getting a little bit of I've explored this whole area here, and I'm sure y'all like Sir Dialot and Sander have done some too, because I think they started kind of in the same area, but they both took this wormhole that went down all the way down here, and they're kind of in this area here at the moment, kind of doing their thing. So, which is cool. But if you guys join the alliance, we have just a bunch of stuff already mapped out, and you guys get that automatically. So, with that said, come join the server and come join the alliance. Now, if you want to join the server, what you need to do is go ahead and email me at DannyCodePlays@gmail.com. That's the official channel email. So email me there. I will send you the password because it is password protected. Let me just oh, there's a bunch of good stuff coming off here. Now he will, by the way, I found that once he gets to a certain spot here, he will start picking up both the money that's around, that's falling off the salvage, like this little money here, and this money here, and then he'll actually pick up these as well. So, which is good. So yeah, cool. All right, so what we're gonna do is I'm gonna just pick these things up right now because I'm gonna log off and then log back on, and I don't want them to disappear. And I'll just show you, like, it's password protected, and I'll show you where to put the password in and what to look for as well. So this server will be, okay, so let's just log off here real quick. So this server is going to be in the list of servers, but you're going to really have to go down and look for it. If you can't find it, let me see if I can find it here. So I found it one time, and it should show private. So if I show private, I bet you 10 to 1, and we can do a search as well. So there we go. So you just do a search and it'll be here, and you'll notice it has a lock on it, so that means it's password protected. But as soon as you come in here and you find it, all you have to do is double click on it and join. And by the way, I did want to mention that I popped up or raised the difficulty on the server to expert from veteran. So it's going to be a little bit harder, but I think it's well worth it. Like, a lot of the best thing about this with the expert, and I'll show you when I go in here, is that, oh yeah, by the way, this is where the password goes in when you do join it. And again, I will send you this password if you go ahead and email me. So it starts, like, I think the default on servers at the moment, like multiplayer servers, start on veteran. But I jumped it up to expert. But you can see, like, veteran has better loot right here, plus 50% chance of finding rare loot. But then if you jump it up to expert, better loot, 100% chance of finding rare loot. So that is like one of the biggest reasons why. Plus, I mean, I think it makes it a little bit more interesting. So mean enemies, equal damage. So it kind of puts everybody on an equal standing. As far as NPCs, well, not equal, I mean, they're still NPCs, but I think it makes it more interesting, and it makes it more, I don't know, more interesting. There you go. That's the word I'm looking for. So let's just see how our guy is doing over here with salvaging. So I don't think he'll have too much to salvage, but once he gets done salvaging, we'll retool him to mine. There's another miner over here getting our resources. Anyways, okay. So what I want to do first, just a little bit more maintenance here. I want to make sure that all my other miners and all the other parts of the fleet here are doing what they need to be doing. This is the guy here, but DC Trucker Resource Hoe. That's the kind of garden hoe. Don't get any ideas. That's a garden hoe. So DC Trucker Resource Hoe is idle. So we're going to go and make him not idle. By the way, that's a little shortcut to find where they are. They got this little show on map icon. So he's here. So let me see if there's a place where we can put him. Yeah, so I think we can, like, jump him up here. So let's go ahead and select him. And he has a very short jump range, but that's okay. So we will jump him up here and then set him to mine when he gets there. And he should happily just kind of make his way up there and do his thing. Okay, so with all that said, looks like everybody is doing their thing. And so what I'm going to do is I'm going to found another ship. And this is going to be, I think, let me look at here. DC Trucker Scout 01. So I'm going to make another scout. Scouts, what I decided was our scouts are going to be scout/miners. Our miners are just going to be basic miners. I call them resource hoes. But so the scouts are going to be scouts and whatever. So I'm going to make another one of these guys. And they're pretty good at just kind of jumping around. So let's go ahead and found a ship. DC Trucker Scout, I can't type, 02. And I'm not going to make it an alliance ship just quite yet. I'm going to start making alliance ships, but right now I'm not going to. And this guy is just going to be it's just going to be a ship to get us around anyways. Include crew. So this is one other thing with the difficulty level, jumping up to expert instead of veteran. When you founded a ship in veteran, it automatically gave you 4 crew. But since we are on expert, it gives you no crew. So with that said, what I'm going to do is I'm going to park my butt near the station a little bit closer, because I know we're going to need, obviously we're going to need crew. We're going to need to hire some crew. So we'll just kind of get close to this little dock right here. That should be close enough. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and start founding again. And everything's the same. And yep. By the way, I made some limits on the server. So I made a 15 ship limit for players and also a 15 station limit for players. Now that is just because I don't want it to get overburdened. So, but if we find that we need more, I can actually bump that up to more, like 20 or something like that. So just a heads up on that. So there is a limit. And I'm going to be starting a Discord server as well for this server. So be on the lookout for that. I'll share the links in the description when I do get started. Anyway, so let's go ahead and build this guy. And I'm just going to let's see if I can find my ship I want. My little scout ship. I think this is it. Yeah, this is it. My little scout ship. And it's just a basic ship. Basic little tube ship with pretty much everything it needs. So that's very cool. Apply design. There we go. So there is our ship. And I don't know. Let me look here. I don't think I have any. So we're going to have to look for some hyperspace dealy boppers. So there is that. It looks like our salvaging ship has nothing to salvage. I think that's what that was. Let me just look here. Yeah, so we're going to set that guy now to mine. Alright, so and F orders mine. So now he'll be just happily mining. Alright, so what I'm going to have to do here is I'm going to have to look for, before I do anything, I'm going to have to look for, because this guy has a very short range at the moment. And I think, actually, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go to my other miner, or my other scout. I'm going to take off the hyperspace drive on that. Unless I have one. I think I have one on Trucker Command as well. So maybe I can just take it off of him. So let me see here. Yeah, so I have a good one here. But the problem is it's going to destroy if it comes off because it's installed permanently. Do I have? I don't. Damn it. Okay, so first thing to do is look for a equipment dock. And there's just one here. Cool. So that is super duper convenient. Alright, so I did dock. I didn't really have to take it off, but I did want to see if we have... We don't have... Yeah, well, we have this here. But it's kind of underpowered. Oh, you know what I didn't look? I didn't look at the... Didn't look at the Alliance. Do we have any hyperspaces here? Oh, we do. So I could have just got one here. Yeah, so those will work. Alright, so I'm just going to jump back Is there anything here that I actually want? I'm definitely looking for an object detector, but this is a crappy one. I already have one like this. Actually, I'm going to get this one because I'm going to put it on the Scout. So, do I have anything else that I really need? This might be good to put on the Scout as well. Take one of those. Actually, I probably should have took this one. But that is super expensive. No, I'm not going to do that. Alright, so there's that. Do I have anything? I definitely want to get some new mining turrets. Some good ones. But this is titanium, and I'm actually looking for trinium or neonite ones now. And I don't see any. That's R mining. I'm not going to do any R mining right now because I don't have any cargo bays on my ships, but maybe in the future. And do you have any... What do we got here? I should buy faction territory map, actually. I'm going to do that. That's 2 million, 15 million. I think I'll still have enough for starting a mine, so that should be fine. So let's just go ahead and do this. Let me, before I do that though, I always like to look at the map before. Yeah, so it should give us everything for these guys. So everything, oops, didn't want to do that. Alright, so let's go ahead and do that. Let's go ahead and buy one of those. Trade equipment. And this gives you, by the way, it gives you like the gate network, additional sectors and stuff in those sectors, and sector stations. So that's just really cool. Okay, so let's get that. I am docked. Don't be like that. Yay. All right. So let's go ahead and use that. And then see what we have. Oops, wrong button. Yeah, so that definitely opened up more here, I think. Didn't open up as much as I wanted it to, but at least we have a good amount of other stuff, other information that we didn't have before, which is kind of what we want. Alright, so gonna jump back down here. Okay, so let's just set this guy to what he was doing before and mine. So F orders mine. Beautiful. Oh, it's because I didn't retool it. Let's retool it. Voila. Oh, got some pirates. Cool. Go grab them. Oops, didn't want to do that. R1. Let's see what we got. Come here, little pirates. Oh, let's try not to run into the asteroids. There we go. And that should be good enough to get his attention, and there we go. Beautiful. Good drop off him. Not looking like anything all that great, but I'll take it. Shoot, I'm getting awful close to things. What are you? Alright, let's let those guys handle him, because I'm taking a little bit of damage here. I don't want to take too much damage, but we can probably take him back out here. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. Hey! Hey! Get the hell out of Dodge. I think he's the last guy there, so let's just kind of stay out of the way. I'll let them take care of him. Again, we're on expert, so they're coming after me. Definitely want to stay out of the... Ooh, I don't want to run into anything either. May have to use my reconstruction token. Oh, yes. Alright, that's alright. We will use our reconstruction token. Alright, do we have a repair dock here? We do not. Alright. So let's, I'm pretty sure there's probably one here. Yeah, so let's just jump up here. Oh, I'm actually, hold on. Let's go ahead and put on systems. We need systems. Oh yeah, so the hyperdrive was in the here. So we'll take one of those. Thank you. And I can go ahead and put in some things here I'm not really using. There we go. Okay. There we go. And then what I want, do a radar upgrade here. So that'll show us where the yellow blips are. And a object detector. We don't need to put that on permanently. So that's that. So that'll tell us if we have any valuable objects in our sector. Okay. So let's go ahead and head on over to the repair dock and get our command ship repaired. Do I have to be docked? Let me see if I have to be docked to do a ship here. Huh. I don't. You don't have to be docked. You just have to be in that area. Okay, cool. Alright, so let's just make sure that this is okay. So with the, oh, you know what I want to do? I want to buy another reconstruction token. So let me redock here. Alright, so let's grab ourselves recon token. And I think, can we repair the ship all the way up? No. So, alright, so, oh, so they repaired it because I bought the token. I forget about that. Every time you buy a reconstruction token, they repair your ship for free. Alright, so let's go ahead and stick our, so the systems are still on, but let's stick our turrets on. No, turrets are still on. Okay. I could have sworn I had something here. Do I have... Just look at my slots here. Yeah, I have extra room for offensive turrets, so... Alright, let's see what we got. Let us see what we got. Double cannon turret. Oh, it's big. Is it... Oh, it's neonite. I don't have any neonite on here. So that is going to... I could probably make this little sector here, or section here, out of neonite. Yeah, so that's just a... that's an emblem? Why is it an emblem? Okay, let's just redo that. So neonite, and we will just do... regular old. Let's do... Oh, we don't have armor in neonite. That's okay. So let's just do that. And I think, yeah, so this is neonite edge, and then there's a neonite here as well. Might as well do neonite here. So then we got that. Okay, so let's grab that turret. Stick it there. It's almost as big as the ship is. Alright, we'll see. Do I have any more room? No, so that just took up everything. I'm gonna do a little shooting gallery here. Let me see here. I do need to give these shortcut keys here. There we go. Alright, so turn 2 off. Yeah, I mean that's not a great weapon, I think, for this. It would be good if we had a ton more weapons, but let me just do this. Let me just kind of put that on 3, and then we'll turn off 1. Yeah, I guess so. It looks like it has some recoil, by the way, which is pretty cool. It doesn't have good firing rate, but it doesn't overheat really quick. Right now it overheated, so it'll take some time to cool down. Yeah, I mean it's not a great weapon. We'll stick it on. We'll keep it on. It's fine. There we go. Yeah, look at that recoil. That's pretty cool. Okay, let's just put it back on 1, so I can turn all my weapons on at once. And let's go ahead and drag them down here again. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? Let's just, oh, there we go. I'm gonna get out of him, and then I'm going to give him a command to go there on the map. So, there we go. Okay, so just gonna give him a command to go here, and then to mine. Actually, no, take that back. Well, let's let him jump. There we go. So, let's just stop. And I want to salvage, because I know there's some salvage there. And then once he gets done salvaging, we'll go ahead and put him over to mining. So, very cool. Alright, so back to the scout. Back to our scout. And what else is here? Military outpost. I wonder, do they have... Oh, I need to be in my scout, don't I? Because if you're in your... and I noticed this, if you're in your drone and you click on a station or something like that, like the military outpost, it won't give you the option to hire crew. So you won't be able to see what crew is there for hire. So, but if you have a regular little ship and then do it, let's see if we have a captain. So F, there it is, and we don't. Bummer. So we definitely need crew, though. We need three mechanics and a couple engineers. So I wonder what's gonna have. That's really far away. Yeah, let's just run over to the repair dock. What do they have there, by the way? Yeah, they have both. Okay, so let's go run over there. Alright, so let's hire ourselves some crew. And we need at least 3 of those guys. And at least 3 of these guys. And by the way, this gets me every time. Let's go ahead and make sure that we have on auto assign. Ooh, we have 26 spots. Okay, so cool. So let's go ahead and... Did they have... I don't think they did. No, they don't have a captain. Okay, so I'm just going to grab 10 crew. And then if we find a captain, we will go over and grab one of those. I wonder if the shipyard has any captains. Oh, they do. They have 1. So, problem solved. Let's go grab our captain. That shipyard is like all the way over here on the other side of the sector. Alright. So I'm just going to grab a captain, and then we will find a usable asteroid, and I'll show you what I'm doing with those, or how I deal with them, or when I find them, I mark them on the map, which is pretty common, but it's kind of like a not a pro tip, but a tip that I use just the way I use it. So what I do is I make sure that I make sure I comment on them, make a note, and I do UA for usable asteroid. So if we scroll out here, you can see like some of these are not. Like this one here is not, but these do have it. And you can see on the little square here, it has this little dash 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 in the bottom right hand corner. That means it has a note on it, so that probably means it has like a usable asteroid. So there's like one here I found, one here, and yeah, so quite a few. And that's one reason I like to have an object detector on my ship, is because it makes that just a lot easier. Yeah, like these do not. I didn't find one there. They just have something that has UA in it. Not really sure what. Looking. I don't know. Anyways, there's one here. So this may be the best one to do right now, maybe? Oh, no, it's home sector. Sorry. My bad. I know this one has a that one, usable asteroid. Alright, so we have options. But I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump over to... What's the easiest way to get down there? I don't think there is. Okay, so I'm just going to make my way down to here and do one of these usable asteroids and start building. Alright, so we are here, and I think, let's see where it is here. Kind of hard to find these things sometimes. I think that's it. Yeah, that's it. So you can see that I claimed it already, so asteroid is mine. So what we need to do now is we need to go ahead and put on or create a mine on it. I'm just going to be really careful. I did buy a reconstruction token for our scout number 2 here. So very important that I did think about upping the difficulty to hardcore, but on hardcore you look at it, it has that, where is it here? No reconstruction token. So the 1, 2, 3, 4th one down there on the bullet points. So there's no reconstruction tokens there. So that is permadeath. But I wanted to make sure that I didn't do that. So expert mode was the highest I'm going to go on this. But I mean, if you guys really want to do hardcore mode, we can. So, put it down in the comments if you really would like to do that. Or even, as long as we're going hardcore, we might as well go insane. So, just saying. So, but for expert for now, so you can still have reconstruction tokens, I find them very handy. Okay, actually didn't even need to approach it today. So, but that's okay. But anyway, so when we interact with it, we can found the mine and see what we want. I really do like these noble metal mines. They seem to really work better than the other ones, although all the other ones work pretty good too. Again, it depends on the area that you're in, but the noble metal mines always seem to be in high demand. And I think we can do the most expensive one here, which is the gold and platinum. We have a silver gold, silver platinum, and then gold and platinum. So yeah, so we'll do that one. And we have enough credits. So, and we have enough neonite, it looks like, so we can make the components out of neonite. So I think we're good. So let's go ahead and transform it into that. And I just name these. So I give everything now DC for DannyCode, and for noble metal mines, I just do that, and I don't really care which one it is, like the gold and silver or the gold and platinum or whatever. So I just do 0, 1. There we go. All right, so we have our mineable asteroid. So let's go ahead and go into it. by the way, it'll push asteroids out of the way. So that's where the dock is going to be, or the dock is. So it'll push asteroids or anything that's in the way out of the way, so other ships can dock. So they have a free like landing strip or something or whatever. Anyways, okay, so let's go, and the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the trade part of it here and then look at it. So it looks like platinum's not so highly demanded here, but gold is. So what I'm going to do, it doesn't have, so there's 2 resources, but it only has 1 slider for the base price. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do maybe -5 for the average cost or whatever that is, so base price. And then I'm going to buy goods from others. No, we don't need to do that because we're only going to be selling goods, and we can actively sell goods as well. So if checked, the station will request trades that will buy its goods when it's full. So basically, when it's full, it'll say, "Hey, we're selling these things for cheap. Come and get them." So, which is cool. Whatever. That's what I think it is. Correct me if I'm wrong down in the comments, but yeah. So we might even have enough to upgrade it 1 for another process. So right now we only have 2 processes, but if we upgrade it, we can have 3. So that's cool. All right, so let's go ahead and get it functioning here. To do that, we're going to go into the build menu. And just like any other ship, it does have a direction that goes in. So this is the front and that's the back. But with these, it really doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. All right, so basically you need 2 different things here, and we're going to make it out of Neonite, like I said. We're going to need crew quarters and cargo bay. Now, cargo bay, how much cargo bay do you need? I think it's like 25,000. So enough for, if we do this, we have enough for 10,000. So if we make it a little bit bigger there, that's 42,000. We don't need it that big, that's for sure. So 24, 30,000. So that's pretty good. So I think I'd like to get a 25 or above for the mineable asteroids, or for the usable asteroids that have mines on them. I like to do it. I like to have it at least 25 or 25,000 or above. So that's good. All right. So that's one thing we need. And then we also need crew quarters. Now we don't really need a lot of crew quarters, but I do like to make it sort of big just in case, whatever. We definitely don't need that big. Let's just go ahead and just concentrate it up here. What did I pick? I thought I picked crew quarters. Did I not pick crew quarters? There we go. So +2. All right. So we'll just do that. So it's 24. That's good. All right. Cool. So that'll give us 24. And that adds to the normal, so which is 32. So it comes with like a default of 8, I guess. All right, so the last thing we really need to do is just hire crew. And it looks like we need 21 of them. So we don't have it. We can't hire them bog standard there. And we need 2 of those, so 22, 23, 24. And then we need to, get to me every time, auto assign. And so we have 1 extra. That's good. That is good. Sometimes I also like to put on more docks. So I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to put like a dock here and a dock on this side, and perhaps even a dock on that side. That asteroid keeps on getting in my way. And a dock on this side. So let's just go ahead and put on docks as well. I can never remember where these darn things are. Dock. There it is. So let's go ahead and sometimes there's a trial and error because you need the dock to be right. See this little pattern here? You need that on the outside there. So what we need to do is we need to rotate like that, and then skinny, and then we'll go out. Oop, no, go out this way. There we go. It should be good enough for a dock. And see, there you go. So we have a dock right there. And as you can see, now it's starting to get stuff out of its way so people can dock. We'll do one on the other side here as well. And it should be the same size. You see these little red lights? That is the furthest section in this direction. So when we put the dock there, that red light will move to the end of the dock. And there we go. And as you can see, the red light's in the end of the dock, and it's moving stuff out of the way. And then let's go ahead and put one on the front here. Ooh, it's dark over here. Should put on some lights. Just like that. And there we go. So we have just a few docks. Make it a little bit easier for folks to dock. Actually, let's put one here as well. There is one already here, but no, it's fine. Let's just leave it like that. That's fine. That's all good. That is all good. Okay. So there we go. So we should be making... What are you doing? Who are you? Is that a wreck? Let me look. No, that's not a wreck. That is... I don't know what you're doing. Who are you? Cargo transport. Are you my first customer? Is that what's going on? Anyways, so you can see now we're gaining 2 platinum and 2 gold per cycle there. And if we actually go, let's go into our other ship here, into the Scout. And then if we select it, you can see the processes under here. So we only have 2 processes, but every time this hits, I think it makes, what, 2? So that's pretty cool. And we can actually interact with it. So if we have these things, by the way, what's good thing is if you're a trader and you have a station like this and you have some place that's looking for gold or platinum, like we have this gold and platinum thing here, you can actually trade goods. And when you trade goods with them, it's free. So yeah, it looks like we already have 44 and 48. So yeah, and we have enough for 25,000, but I think that is shared between the 2. So it'll split that in half, but that's cool. So we should start making money here, and you can actually see we've already made a little bit of money, a little bit of profit. So we did have our first customer already. So very cool. Very, very cool. All right. So there is that. Now I don't have enough to do another one. We only have 3 million. Which sounds like enough, but it's really not. So yeah, all right. So I did see that in my list of things here, we do have someone that is idle. We have a few people that are idle. But this is the mine, and even though it says it's idle, it's making stuff. So we can transfer to it. See, this I didn't know. So we can actually transfer this to the Alliance. So what that means is that if I transferred this to the Alliance, it would actually start making money. Someone deposited money. Oh, that's very sweet of you. Let me actually, you know what? That's what I'm going to do. Since I have enough stuff here, I'm going to deposit. Let me see what here. Let's go ahead and deposit 2.5 million. So 2500000. Perfect. So that leaves us a little under $1 million, and now we have a lot of money in the Alliance. So if you guys need some money, if you need to borrow some money, go ahead and borrow it. Okay, so how about resources? We can actually definitely give some resources here. Let's give 150,000 of that. Let's give neonite. I have a bunch of neonite as well. Now, the only thing is, on the server, I would like it to be a non-spoiler server. So I'd like to keep the Avorion out. And I think if I do that, then it won't be a spoiler. So the Avorion, if you have hyperspace drives made out of Avorion, it allows you to go over the rift. So I don't want to. So if you guys come across Avorion, do not deposit it in here. I think that's the way that goes. I'm not sure. All right, so any other resources are cool. So 150,000 of those. There we go. So if you guys need some of that, there we go. Yeah. Titanium's at a little bit of a shortage. So what else do we have here that we can put in? There we go. Put on some more stuff there. I mean, I hesitate putting these in. What I'm going to do too is that we only have, see, I jumped up on the server, I jumped up and put 2,000 slots. So the default is 1,000 slots in our personal inventory. But I think I'm going to do the same thing for the Alliance inventory. I think I'm going to make this maybe 2, maybe 3,000, so we can have stuff in here. I'm not sure how that's going to impact performance though. So, but if it becomes an issue, then I can bump it back down. But I think I'm going to put it at least to 2,000, so we can have a lot more stuff in here for the Alliance. What I'd like to do is I'd like to have at least 2 alliances here, and then once everything is built up, like between the 2 alliances, what I'd like to do is I'd like to do a little like Rebel Alliance and the Empire, and go ahead and have like a battle. So what I can do right now, the PvP is off, so there's no player-to-player damage, but what I can do is I can change that in the server settings, restart the server, and then once the alliances are both up, so we can have like a week-long battle, and then I can put it back down. I think I can do that, but I'd like to start doing that, like make it like a PvE/PvP server. So we'll have events that'll have like battles, like we can have like a themed battle of the Rebels against the Empire, or we can have like the Klingons against the Federation, or something stupid like that. So if you guys are interested in something like that, let me know. I do have mail here. Do I have mail? Trading instructions. So that means that's just whatever. Okay. Not really worried about that. I already know most of that stuff it's going to already tell me. Alright, did I see stuff jump in? I did see stuff jump in, but you guys took care of it. Toot sweet. Very nice. Very, very nice. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to leave it there, guys. And in the live stream on Monday, what we're going to do is I'm going to concentrate on making a new command ship and building that and making it pretty. I try to make it pretty. I have some ideas for my new command ship design. So on Monday we'll do that, and we'll do a whole bunch of other stuff as well, and maybe even go after a quest. So there's that. Like, I'd like to get the quest out of the way pretty quick, and I'd like to start doing quests like the AI and Botan the Smuggler and things like that, the Battle of the Four and things like that, so I can farm them and put a lot of stuff into the inventory for the Alliance. Anyways, so I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to be notified when there's more, go ahead and hit that subscribe button and hit that bell notification so you guys can be notified when there's more Avorion content. And and also leave me, like, email me at DannyCodePlays@gmail.com and let me know if you want to join the server, and I will pass over the password. Alright, so that is it, guys, and I hope everybody is staying safe and doing well, and I will see everybody very, 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 very soon. Bye for now.